Hey guys, so it is airwrap week on Drex's Tech Toy blog, and I'm going to use this as an opportunity to show some of the fun tricks that I've come across in the past few weeks that use airwraps, which ironically I've found quite a number of them. And yeah, I'm kind of enjoying playing with them right now, especially since this is one of those moves that back in the day I thought was kind of useless, so I'm glad that I'm finding stuff that goes with it now. Yeah, so to start off, we're going to talk about doing contact point moves that involve airwraps. The first one is actually a move that we started playing with at Wildfire, but I couldn't get to work there and I couldn't figure out why. And the good news is that I figured out why now. The move in question is doing that same float throw to the contact cradle that I demonstrated a couple weeks ago that Marvin taught me at Burning Man. I really wanted to find something, a cooler way to exit out of this, and now I've got a way, which is that when you toss out the poi, take two, you can catch it into an air wrap. When we tried this at Wildfire, we were trying it with the poi going the same direction. And we were confused as hell because we couldn't get the air wrap to take. They kept slipping past each other in midair, and we couldn't figure out why. If we let the poi establish itself for a beat, it was doable, but we couldn't actually catch it on the way down. And now I know why. When we catch the poi like this, and we sling it off, regardless of the direction that we sling it off, the poi head's direction of choice is down because that's where gravity's telling it to go. There's absolutely no way for us to make the poi head go up instead, well, unless we throw it like that. I think it's going to look ugly in the end. But anyway, so you toss it off, it's going down, right? In order to make an air wrap work, the point of contact has to involve one of the poi going up, one of the poi going down, right? So, when we attempt to catch a poi flying off like this, both of the poi are heading down. In other words, there's no point at which they can initiate an air wrap effectively. However, if we get into it from opposites, now one of the poi is going up. When this poi goes down, it's very easy to be caught by the tether of the other poi and switch into an air wrap. So we toss, we catch, and we exit, just like that. And Ted and I were trying to get this into an air wrap, which is, or rather an orbital, which is still totally doable, but I don't have a set of poi on me that'll do orbitals, so this is what you get for the time being. Once again, you catch, you cradle, you toss, you air wrap, you exit. Awesome. But the question remains, are there any contact moves wherein you can get to the air wrap out of the same direction? And in fact, there are. A simple forearm transfer will yield exactly the kind of movement you want, wherein the poi is coming up on its way through the hand, and therefore crosses the poi that's going down, just the right point to yield an air wrap. Ta-da! So, more air wrap tricks to come. Please stay tuned here, and yeah, hope y'all are having a great week. Thank you for watching. Peace.